Get teached over here, get teached over there. Teach is, get teached as.
Hi, I'm Jim Higgs. I'm the Marine Sustainable Development Manager for WWF Australia.
You guys all get your knickers in a knot and a bit of a hissy fit about good old-fashioned nets. What's the problem with them?
Yeah, so in Queensland we have these commercial gill nets that are used to catch fish, which are very selective in catching fish, but unfortunately they also catch other species like dugongs and dolphins. The big problem with modern gill nets is they're made out of plastic, and essentially they're invisible once they're in the water. So that's a big problem if a big animal like a dugong ploughs into the net and then gets rolled up like a sausage. There's no chance that the fishermen can actually know they're there. So we really need to create areas like the Net-Free North, which is a massive area of 85,000 square kilometres where we want to exclude commercial netting.
But hold on, isn't it true that gill nets are making the ocean smarter by removing all the animals dumb enough to get caught? What do you think about that?
Look, the poor old dugongs, they're not the brightest tools in the shed. They can't really see very well. They've got pretty sensitive hearing, but they're a bit like the wildebeest. If they've got some flooding events that occurred locally, they will travel large distances. And that's why it's really important to have these really big net-free zones, because they do travel huge distances along the Great Barrier Reef.
Oh, all right then. Well, if I really wanted to change my point of view and do something about it, is there a way that I could do that?
Look, if people want to get involved, they really need to just check out the WWF Australia website. There's obviously a hashtag #NetFreeNorth that they can look up as well. And there's plenty of information to highlight why we're campaigning for this major closure and also the other fisheries reforms that we've been pushing in Queensland. It's only a very small component of our overall reform package we're asking for, but we're really glad that the Queensland government listened at the start of this year and they've started doing things like electronically tracking vessels, getting better information. But a net-free zone is critical because nets and protected species don't mix.
Get teached over here, get teached over there. Click on the link